Hello everyone, welcome to my final project for my coding class. This is a game, and since the game is connected to my coding account, I will be presenting my project to the internet in the form of a video. Kind of like a game walkthrough. So here you can see that the first thing you need to do to play my game is log in. But to log in, you need to register for an account. If you have an invalid username or password, or if you just don't enter a username or password, these error messages play. Luckily, I already have an account, so I will be using that. The login screen brings you to this page. If you choose to trust the red pop-up and decide to buy the product, you'll be brought to this page. You have now sold everything you have to Product Corp. And if you click OK and then try to log back into your account, you will find that you do not have any money. You can't access this account. You must make a new one. So after registering for a new account, I will once again attempt to play this game. This time, I will not trust the red pop-up and instead click on the blue one. This game has a lot of text, so in the interest of being concise, I will not be reading all the text, but I will be scrolling through it, so if you want to read it, you can pause the video. But first, I want to show you this really cool feature. If you ever click during the entire game on this button, on this very shady ad, which tells you get fast cash now, you actually do end up getting fast cash now. You can use this function up to 4 times. This game also uses a variable pop-up system. There are a certain amount of pop-ups that can appear on the left or on the right, so the exact pop-ups that appear are randomly determined. So for example, let's reload the page and see what pop-ups appear this time. So first of all, you're introduced to this character called Roguebot. Roguebot is a hacker who hacked this product website and instead just wants to ask you riddles. Here's another character called HelperBot, which just gives you hints while you're playing the game. So after reading through the text, you will click Escape. And here you're brought to your first riddle. The solution to this riddle is this button right here is the solution. This is a button disguised as text. So this is what you have to click. After clicking the solution, you are transferred to this page. Check cash balance shows you how much money you have, and you have a personalized message from HelperBot depending on how much money you do have. If you click on Answer here, HelperBot will tell you the answer, but it will also subtract $200 from your account. So if you checked cash balance, you can now see you have less money. And just for fun, I will currently show you all of the messages that HelperBot can give you. And once you have reached $0, you are once again at the losing screen. So this looks familiar. I now no longer can access my account. The answer to this riddle is a hexadecimal converter. So if I take this and I copy it into a hexadecimal converter, I get this message. It says, you need to go back. So what do you think the solution is? Well, you literally click the back button. And while navigating back to your original page, you now find that it displays a different riddle. Now, as you may have guessed, this riddle is a Caesar cipher. And after you decipher it, you get to this answer. After submitting, you're brought to the next page. The next page is this riddle. First, you read this poem. And then essentially what you have to do is you have to enter the name of this blue being that is talking to you. You do this by clicking on Read Now and reading these articles. Again, I will just scroll through them, but essentially this unravels a lot of background information. The most basic background information you need to know is that this blue bot used to be a woman called Rogue Tang, which uploaded her mind to the internet and now exists as a robot. She does not like her existence, so instead she hacks websites and tries to get deleted So after reading these articles and finding out that the entity's name is Rogue Tang, you write that answer in. And now you have deleted Rogue. Finally, you are offered this test of courage. After seeing this screen and reading this poem, you might guess that you just need to wait. And that is correct. Here, a lot of the gameplay becomes self-explanatory, so I will just let everything play out. And I'll also do a time skip. If you had clicked the red button, you would have been brought to the Game Over screen with all the confetti flying, and sold your soul to Product Corp. If you had clicked on the escape button and you had more than $1,200 in your account, you'd have been brought to this screen, where you would have still survived the game, and this is technically a good ending, but you still have lost a lot of money, and Ozzastron still exists. So, as you might have guessed, this is about to be a game of Hangman. Here is about how it works. If you type in a letter that exists, and if you type in a letter that doesn't. So, the answer is... Oh, and if you run out of attempts, by the way, you also go to the Game Over screen with all the red confetti. And this is the end screen. This is the good ending. We have won the game. And as a whole, this is our game. I did most of the CSS for it, and my partner implemented most of the Python functions, and all the back-end functionalities. And this took us about 2 to 3 weeks. Thanks for watching.